Hello and welcome to the next, I guess you could say roguelike, deck builder, tactical game. You know how it is. We have a demo that's free until July 10th, I believe. You can play this game and try it out. There's a story mode that allows you to unlock cards. Looks like a Coliseum and a Tusk Tales for later. But let's go ahead and play through the story. You can, in the demo, play as one character. And basically, I saw somebody playing it. Ooh, look, 3 different missions. 3 different chapters, that is. I saw somebody playing it, and I immediately knew that this was a high contender for just like strategy deck building card games, okay? Now, I'm not a story dude, a story lad. There are other people that will sit here and read out the story for you. I am a hard skip. I just want mechanics. I just want to play the game. So let's go ahead and skip on through. Here we are. And yeah. Let's close this. Basically, you get this little map and you get to move to the next nodes and you'll be unlocking new battles and stuff. So here we get our next event. Again, I'm not really that interested in it. Ooh, I don't know. Does this box give you anything? No. There's also like a simplified menu of connections here that you can see. I wonder what happens if I move back to here. Either way. Oh no, this is the larger overworld map. Oh, I see. So without further ado, let's jump into the first battle. You can see we actually have a deck that we can look at. We're full of a bunch of different units here that makes up our deck. There are some rules to the deck, like I think commons, you can only have 8 of them. Instead of like 3 in this game, you can have lots of different decks. You can get relics and all the other things that you're used to with deck builders, card backs that you can unlock, all that stuff. Oh, look, you can even look war, neutral, and they even suggest stacks for you as well, I'm pretty sure. And you can't see it. Let me just quickly lift. Oh, not lifting it. 1 out of 99 decks. Okay, we have the starter deck, and that's perfectly fine by us. Let's learn by playing. Boom, baby. We have our first inquiry here. Let's jump into the fight. The way it works is a lot like Hearthstone, where in the very first round, one sec, let me tab out and back in. The first thing you do is figure out who's going to get first and second. I'm pretty sure if you go second, you get the extra card, but you don't get the coin that you do in Hearthstone. Let's see, random draw. Oh, we get to go first. Suck it. And then, just like in Hearthstone, you get a mulligan in your first turn. So, I don't mind Grogs and stuff. Gives us something to do. Gains armor and draw a card. Just gets us through our deck a little bit faster. So, like I was trying to say, oh my god, so many tutorials. This game, this right here, this purple, and on the top of my cards, has basically your mana that you can spend per turn, and every turn that mana will reset 1 higher. So right now on the first turn you get 1 to spend, 2 to spend, 3 to spend, 4 to spend. The number of the turn is how much mana you'll have, up to 10. We have different cards here. We have some spell cards. I think you know it's a spell card. I don't know how you know it's a spell card. But it says draw a card and gain 2 armor. Alternatively, we could play a pirate recruit. And you know it's a pirate because it has the skull and crossbones. This has 1 attack and 1 health, so units that will face each other will hit each other, and then yada yada. He has 5 health, I have 20 health. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to go ahead and play this right away. That just gave us some armor. Now, what does the armor... I think this is just like defensive points. I don't actually know what armor does, but I'm fine. Defeat the enemy, destroy at least 3 of your opponent's minions. So these are 2 of the accolades we want to get. And then we hit Blitz to say it's their turn. So there you go. We just built some armor. Now he's playing a recruit. That recruit needs 1 turn of like waiting. And then next turn it will continuously attack. Potentially hitting us directly in our life points. We could put out our own recruit. The reason I'm holding on to it is because I have a cannon here, which is after you summon a pirate deal 2 pyro damage to a random enemy. So if I can play the cannon first, then I can play the pirate. Here's another pirate, for instance. After you play a pirate, give it 2 power and rush. Rush means that they attack the turn that it's summoned. Tough means that, which is something that this minion has, means that they take 1 less damage. Really good for fending off small units. Let's go ahead and just get some more armor here. And again, we're going to blitz. They're going to attack. And this should reduce our health by 1, unless they play something with rush. But so far, so good. So far, so good. They're applying a bunch of pressure. And yeah, they hit one of our 4 shields. Next turn, they're going to hit us even harder. This turn, let's just put out a cannon. This cannon doesn't have an attack. You can see these pirates have a little sword icon. That means they need to go in the front row. Whereas this cannon doesn't actually have an attack. It's just all on the ability of the ship cannon. So we can just put it anywhere. I should have put it in the rear, presumably, because I have, you know, a lot of units that want to be in the front line. Battlecry, grab your other pirates, 2/2. Battlecry, again, kind of like Hearthstone. When you summon them, you get a thing. Oh, this is delightful. We have a Rigbeak. Battlecry, draw a pirate, then reduce all pirate costs in your hand by 1. So, let's go ahead and just play one out. Let's see what we get. Our cannon shot, very cool. We drew a pirate that we couldn't... I was really hoping that we would actually get something better. Oopsie. Because now we're at a very weird power count. I have a lot of pirates in my... I think I only have 2 units that cost as much as this. The big apes. I think I have both from my deck. Almost... Like, I have 8 pirate recruits in my deck, if you believe it. And more, like, birds and other things. So, I'm just getting hit with a lot of our endgame units. This is really interesting. Deal 1 damage to all minions. I'm quite sure that includes our own. Let's go ahead and try. Zap, 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 zap. Yes, it sure did. But it did give us the accolade of killing enemy units. And we might as well summon this guy. Again, this is basically a tutorial fight. Not too worried about it. Oddly enough, +2 power and rush means that we have pretty much won it at this point. We certainly do have a lethal. Though it's a little bit annoying, I would say. Can I please, yeah, get another zappy zappy that kills all of their front line. Lovely. And we can just put out our guy. That's enough for the blitz and the cannon and all the things. GG, my dude. And there you go. So not only in the, like, do you play these rounds, but you also do this, like, leveling up and money payouts based on doing those accolades, which allow you to get stronger in your campaign, which I think is cool. So we have 4 things we can specialize in: Pirate Party, Blood Boil, Bombs Away, and this one is Cannon Barrage. So if we go here, you can see Cannoneer. At the start of your turn, fire a friendly cannon shot. That's really cool if you want to go into that cannon style build. And then Pyros, +1. Pyro damage +1 has an additional +1 pyro damage for every wisp that died this game. I think they need to be alive for this to count. But this is like to go all into like cannons. And this guy is bomb. Jolly Bomber. Death Rattle. Add a bomb to your opponent's deck. That's kind of cool. And he's ranged. Destroy a random enemy minion. 2 HP. I was thinking about the bomb barrage, but maybe some other stuff could be cool. After a friendly minion takes damage, give a random minion in your hand +1/+1. Ooh, I do like that. That's kind of... Now, you can reset in the future. I wonder what this is. This is the help. Okay. Or we can be a pirate that's all about just summoning aggro, most pirates on the board as possible. So this one here, we can't get a unit right away from it. So let's try the bombs away. Jolly Bomber here. Because I want to get a new unit. Oh, do I have 2? I had 2 level ups. Yeah. What's this? Destroy an enemy minion at random. Whenever another enemy minion is damaged, give this minion +1 power. Give your damaged minions +4 power and rush. That's such an endgame build. Deal damage to your minions 10 times. Give your damaged minions +3 power rush and attack immediately. That's so cool. It's all about just hurting your own units. I wonder if friendly includes itself. Let's go down the bomber tree, though. I think that makes, like, more... Gain 10 armor. Deal 2 enemy... I'm gonna try the bomber strategy here first, because it's not a build I normally do. So I think that's kind of cool. So yeah, we beat our monkey. We come up here, we get a treasure. What could it be? Used for mana melding. A bit of pirate silver. Mana melding. Mana melding. Okay, so that's gonna come in later for like building cards, I presume. And we're ready to go into our next battle. Before we do so, let's edit our deck. So we got 4 copies of each of these. How many? We did only have 2 monkeys and 2 of these and 2 of these. Interesting. You're coming in at the 2 cost range. You're a pirate. I think that these pirate recruits are not so hot. So let's get some Jolly Bombers. We're going like for a lethality deck. Spin Blades, 1 damage to all enemies. I could drop 2 of those. 4 Grog. Grog's not bad because it gets you through your deck. Ship Cannon. I don't need these. Oh, never mind. I have 4 of them. I don't need 4 endgame cards. Finish. Oh, I should have said new deck. Whatever. Sorry, do I have another starter card here? Why is it giving me... Why is it telling me that there are... What? Why? I don't have new cards. I don't have new cards. Please leave me alone. Free me. I know there's a shop here. I also know that in the next zone, I think there is a shop for relics, which are pretty strong. That's just what I saw when I was watching someone else. Hey, look, we won again. We get to go first. Incinerate is scales, kills enemies later on, as far as I'm concerned. We could have a turn 2 tempo turn. But I think that we just grog up, and then we probably go into some death rattle strategies here. Putting bombs into the squid deck. Oh, I can see the opponent's hand? Oh, I see. There was an option in the menu I clicked before the battle that was a... One second. I really want this guy to die. Death Rattle. Give another random friendly Indian +2. Never mind. I'm just going to put out our bomber guy. And he put a card in his deck. So, there was an option in the menu that allowed you to see the cards in the opponent's hand. I thought that was to see his card count. Apparently, I can hover over his head and actually see what he has in his hand. And I don't want that. That's a little bit too gamey. I would love a circular saw right now, for the record. 3. Rush, dual strike. We don't need that. If I put out the cannon this turn, we are going to be in business next turn because we can pirate Rigbeak. Excuse me. Did he get a bomb? No. We can pirate Rigbeak, which will shoot the cannon, and we can follow that up by playing dual strike and our pirate here. So a lot of that will just, it's just gonna go crazy. We did lose quite a bit of health so far, but that's fine. Put out our Rigbeak here. See where that shot goes. Okay, that's kind of annoying because it's making them stronger. Getting up to 3 power is annoying. But hey, now he's ready to die. And we can put in this guy. Rush, dual strike with 3 attack. Slice and dice. And there you go, actually. We did get a hit to face, which means we're good to go. So, known cards in deck. I wonder. Yeah, rush, dual strike. Means that this is lethal. I just wanted to see what the bomb would do. And quite frankly, I think we have to fight this enemy again. Because I'm not going to get any of the accolades I was supposed to get there. We just, like, went in for the kill. Destroy at least 3 enemy minions. Okay, so we can come back if we need the extra $100. And sorry, we got a new card recipe. So this is at the Mana Meld shop. Deal 1 damage to it and give +2 power. Oh, Whip Grunt. That's really cool. So that would play into the damage your own minions. And then you get a lot of good stuff. Fancy stack. So I kind of want to fight you again. But first, let's do this event. I don't know what it will give me. I think it's just story. We can check out the store. Again, not too worried about it. So yeah, draw 3 cards, gain 10 armor. Very cool for like a late game strat. Because sometimes you get to the, like right now we're playing against pretty easy monsters, which just ends the game pretty much immediately. But, you know, these, for instance, I could really see working out. Sweltering Smash. Draw a card, deal damage equal to its cost to all minions. After you cast a spell, gain armor equal to its cost. So those are like the armor skills. Death Rattle. Add a random pirate minion to your hand. Can be helpful, for sure. And then this one here has the Tough. So 1/1, but it survives 1 damage at a time. And this is a healer. All interesting. But like I said, I just know that we can go to this next area. And up here, there's another shop. So if we enter... Yeah, oh my god, 3,000. But hey, look, after you play a pirate, +1/+1, that'd be amazing. We're only at 1,000 so far. Cast a random spell. Yeah, I don't know about that. After you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it and give it 2 power. So that would be insane for that kind of build. Your ship cannons cost 1 less. That's really good for a cannon strategy. All of these are 3,000, except for these ones. At the start of your turn, gain armor equal to the amount of bombs in your opponent's deck. After you summon your first pirate minion each turn, give it rush. Always having rush seems really good. At the start of your turn, add a Cinder Shoot Monkey to your hand. I'm pretty sure that's like a pyro build. Soot Plating, I think, makes sense in the future. Those builds are not nearly as strong as the other stuff. But this here is gain 10 armor. And then you just get a bunch of pyro attack. Battlecry. Deal 2 pyro damage to a random enemy minion for each bomb in your opponent's deck. I'm not sure I love... I think that this empowerment build really has me more interested here. The deal damage to your own units kind of style. After a friendly minion takes damage, give it +1/+1. Give a random minion in your hand +1/+1. I think that is just more interesting than doing a lethality build. But who's to say, right? So we'll add 4 of you, 2 of you back. Where does it say we're... Oh, down here, you can't see it. I'm at 28 cards right now. I don't see us needing the battle cry thing. I'll go for these two. All right, close. Buffing units in your hand. What is tricky about that, though, is you do need to keep units in your hand to be buffed. We lost, so they get to go first here. This is a 4 strength thing. This can hurt my own units, which is nice. Now, this Mad Lat has +1 pyro damage. And nothing else, okay. So that's good, though, because he has fleeting, which means that he dies after he attacks, no matter what. And he does 2 pyro damage against enemy minions. So we're just not going to play our minion, then. Why would we? Although, I don't know what a friendly minion is. Like, that's my... It's probably all friendly minions, but still. So these guys are doing insane pyro damage. But again, the explosion isn't going anywhere. We do have enough to do the boom boom, but no sense putting any of these units out because they will just die. This rally dude, I'm saying, I'm calling your good name here. Oh, something is to be said about, we can just play our Cutlass Swing here, because this cannon doesn't protect itself. And because we have Rush, we're just going to instantly go out and finish the cannon off. So that will be, because the cannon can actually hit us in the face, and it's hitting for 4 right now, because he's got a pyro build. Okay, so you put a cannon out again. That's an interesting place to put it. Never mind, it's a good place to put it. Ugh. So here's the real question. If I put this guy out and do a saw blade, does his +1 pyro happen? Like before or after? Whoa! See, like, so is he going 1? He did get 3. And all of it got wasted on our frickin' cannon. The reason it's wasted on the cannon, like 3 of it went on the cannon. The cannon doesn't have an attack. So I got half of the bonus on 3 of those buffs. This is like the reason why we have to get rid of the cannon from our deck, I'm realizing. Absolutely not a goated unit for us. It can soak some damage, but it's not at all what I'm looking for here. We can put out this cannon, though, for now. And we can put out our weak... You know what we should do? We should put out our... Oh, I can't put out the double attacker. Alright, we're going to put out a weak one in front of this guy, because they'll face off and die. And then I'll put the strong one in front of you, because you're at a break point for dying as well. Please! I want him to kill the pyro. But that's fine. We actually, I'm realizing, have got into lethality. Because both of those cannon shots went to face. If we can clear a path, then we are in like Flynn here. Okay, he did kill... These cannons are mean. These cannons certainly are mean. Alright, the rush is going to be helpful. Okay, where are we shooting here? We didn't have an angle to go into base there. Unfortunately, that hit the one unit it wasn't supposed to hit. Man, we are taking a pounding here. Please kill this thing. Thank you. Because, I mean, these guys all having +1 attack is not something I could handle. Okay, fleeting guys spawned. A bunch of cannon shots are coming out. Is our cannon going to survive? No. Man, if we had our rush minion right now, we would just win. Come on. I think there's one in our deck. No, we did get Grog, though, so we can draw a card. 1 damage to everyone seems stupid, but I should wait to spend my big seafaring monkey here. Because that guy was going to blow up, do a bunch of pyro damage. He only has 1 card, so he's top decking right now. Which is fine, I mean... Why did this one do 1 damage? Oh, because I had 2 armor. Okay, we're basically on lethal. We're going to die. Come on, give me the rusher. I mean, this is giving us a lot of health on our minions. We have... I don't know. I think we've misplayed this, presumably. No. No. I mean, shooting our face isn't so bad. And then that guy attacks, and then as long as his damage gets split up, we fine. Oh man, this is not it, fam. I think we're about to die, like lose. We're not even gonna finish off a cannon because of the way that the deaths have been. And then this guy's gonna oh, they both showed our pirate, and he's tough, so we took no damage. Again, though, if he plays we played a cannon, he didn't have a pirate, he's on top deck. So he can't, he's not getting through. Oh, and this, I forgot this bird is flying, so he attacks to face. GG. He didn't, I was like, why is this cannon not dead? Because the bird attacks his health pool. Incredible. Incredible. So what did that give us? A level up. And 15 or less damage. Well, maybe we could do 15 or less damage. I feel like the game effects are a bit on the loud side. Something like this. Way too late to have made that change, but... Alright, now we have the tough Berserker minion. I think that's a big deal for us. Oh, there's a chest! A chest! What is it? What is it? Recipe. Pirate Party. Oh, so it's like a guided deck build. Interesting. But can I say swap deck, new deck? Yeah, it's like a start. Cool. We'll choose the starter deck just to have like a framework for building. But all these pirates need to go. At least 2 of these things need to go. And then all 4 of you, both of you. And I guess we'll take some pirates. I don't know which one I'm looking at. I can right click on it, which is kind of cool. Rename Blood. Alright, let us continue. I'm confused. Edit. I didn't do the correct one. Rename. Confirm. Finish. Rename. basic. All right. Let's continue. Wait, how much money do we have? We don't have 3 grand. What was the $1,000 one? I know there was the Rush. The Rush seems nice. Equal to the amount of bombs. That's not us anymore. Start your turn, add to your hand. Monkey build is kind of cool. I don't think we want these yet. Let's continue. Now, this is the monster that I saw somebody take an ungodly number of attempts to beat. So we'll try it out here. It's like 0 to hero in terms of difficulty to fight this like pixie imp lady. And I'll tell you why. All right, it's not going to take very long. Let's start with paper here. Yo, going first. That's huge. You almost need to create a custom deck for this person because they've got several things that are insanely good. Okay. First of all, I need to turn off this setting to be able to see in their hand because I really don't want to. I want to be able to hover over. Deal damage equal to the number of cards you've played this turn to a random enemy. So they play 3 cards in a round, they get to do 3 free damage before any of their units attack. So they're going in my face. Then Swift Dagger, after your opponent plays their first minion in a turn, deal a damage to it. So like we basically want to like play no cards, I would say. This guy here wants to see other minions die, not himself. But that's fine. We're like a take damage build. I could play a pirate this turn, but like that makes no sense. That would be bad. It would just die as soon as I played it. But now here we get into an interesting place where I can start playing out my duders, right? Rally the troops, and boom, we are taking damage, and that's actually a good thing. How wild is that? All right, Brigand, +1/+1. Plunder. What is a plunder? Triggers after this card destroys a minion. And see, he got another damage because he played a card. Very cool. But again, let's play you. You'll take a damage. Wow, now you have 3 health. And yeah, we'll play you out. And now we're 2 against 3. And we're actually getting attacks. We got damage going off. We are a counter build right now. We like to take damage. Never mind, we just took 2 damage. To everything. That sucks. Ooh, but the Berserker Bear. Berserker is not a pirate. Man, I gotta get rid of these cannons. What am I doing with these cannons? They're getting the health bonus. The attack is wasted. I mean, we could play the Berserk Bear. It's kind of a waste, it feels. I'll play it. Are you tough? Oh, you're tough! So I can play the Saw Blades. It will kill my friend. But he's going to get stronger for it. And did he get 2 additional attack there? He may have. So we have a massive unit, right? He's supposed to be a 1/5, but he's a 6/8. Okay, they're playing a mage to heal. Fair enough. And this here, Salty Road, deal 1 damage to an enemy, right? Then they got to deal damage for playing 2 cards. But because our guy is tough, he's mitigating the damage by 1 every time. Let's go ahead and put out a couple of cannons here. And we're getting additional attack because our friends are getting hurt. This is getting us into a position where this guy here is a 9/9. And he is absolutely going to go on a tear here. Again, 2 damage to all units is making our bear the strongest unit you ain't ever heard of. Whoa. Okay. No, that's just a heal unit. Cool. But yeah, I think we try and go for lethal here. This bear is so big. I'm so happy with this build right now. This is fun. I mean, I could play another cannon and a fodder unit. That actually makes more sense. Because now that gets empowered. And then this gets empowered. And as long as 2 of these shots go to face... Hell yeah. Oh, they all did! Then big 10 damage for lethal. Because that guy didn't have rush, right? So, there you go. Did we get all 3 for that? I feel like we killed some units and we didn't take much damage. 5 opponent units. Like, dude, we're winning too fast. Give your damaged minions +4 power. I ended up using cannons there, which is a bit annoying. Cannoneer. The death rattle is interesting. I wonder if it's worth combining some of these decks. Deal damage to your minions, though. That's good. I do like the Jolly Bomb. He is ranged as well. Damage minions 4 power. Deal damage to your minions 10 times. I don't really do that yet. So let's do a bombs away. Just for a second. Oh, I can right click. Cast when drawn. Deal 4 pyro to your hero. Okay. Can I also like hit the settings here? Again, get out of here. I want to go here. Settings. Game option battle. I don't want to see their hand. I wanted to see that they had so many cards in their hand in case it's relevant. View deck. Edit the blood deck. I don't want these ship cannons. I'd rather get these bombs. The ship cannons are good, but I've just empowered them too many times. So what's down here? We're almost at 3,000 for the record. A mana forge. Interesting. Let's see what this is all about. Special type of furnace. Trying to work here. Oh yeah, I don't want to talk to you. Let's see. It looks like I have 14 mana shards, a bunch of different stuff. All of these are ready. Like, you're the one I know I want, right? This guy here is play a minion, deal 1 damage to it, and give it +2 power. Then you summon a ship cannon behind this minion. That's really strong. How would you... Like, this is just so good. This actually allows me to go for ship cannons, too. Armor Fairy. Whenever a friendly minion dies, take damage. Gain +1 armor? Wow. Whenever a friendly minion takes damage, gain +1 armor. Dude, I'm seeing some super combos. But I have to run real quick, so I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed. If this is a new series, if this is new content, you know, be sure to like. I'm not sure how much more of the demo is, but I'd like to play it through. So I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.